We are we're live.
We're live. Hello,
Hi. That is Cassie Jean over there.
Cassie Jean
hmm And I am Callie Ross over here.
over there.
Over here. And we are sisters
Yes.
and we are having sisterly chats on almost a weekly basis. We talk more than that on the phone, but um,
Yes.
this is like FaceTime, but it's a Google Hangout and I get to see her face. I don't touch it, I just see it. Because
Yes, but in 2 weeks, we will have some live shows together.
yes! Oh, that would be such a fun idea. Maybe we could make a bunch of short videos and I can edit them together into something very silly.
Yes, I think that can happen.
Okay. So this week we are going to jump into chapter 2 of Descent. It's right over there. And but before that, I have, because you don't have,
I don't have.
some current pop culture news that, well, I have one story that I found fascinating and I thought you would love it. And then I also have a few jokes I want to test on you, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So the first bit of news I found fascinating because it involves some celebrities that, number one of them is my husband's like favorite girl celebrity, and the other one is your favorite boy celebrity from high school. And it makes me laugh because it just goes to show how old we all are.
Oh
Um,
no, I'm so nervous.
yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, so I have Instagram at Callie Ross. You have Instagram.
Cassie Jean, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And so, you know who else has Instagram?
Who?
The daughter of Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe.
No way.
And she's 15, and her name is Ava, and she totally blasted her dad, your favorite celebrity from high school,
In high school.
um,
In high school.
on Instagram.
No way.
And both her mom and dad replied to, or made a comment about her picture and her post. Um, and she was actually, I think she was being sarcastic about their minimalist Christmas. And both of her parents, who have remained amicable since like mid 2000s, when they, I think it might have been late 2000s, that 2007 or 8 or something, that they got divorced. But it's funny because I was reading it, and it's supposedly like it made her, the daughter, go viral. Like everybody wanted to follow her after that, and obviously because her parents were commenting. But I was reading about it on one of the news websites, and I was like, oh my gosh, Cassie would die because their daughter is 15 years old.
Oh my goodness. That makes me want to. Oh, that's terrible. Wait, but my question is, what was the picture of? Just
I,
presents?
I didn't get to see the picture. I think it was just like their either a Christmas picture of their decorations or a Christmas picture of, yeah, like presents under the tree, just something like that. And I think
Oh,
that it was one of those where they were talking about minimalist Christmas, and then one of them said yes, extra minimal or something like that, and the other one was like, yeah, it was just one of those, you could feel the sarcasm oozing. And I don't know about you, but as our children grow older, I find that I have taught them well in the language of sarcasm. They are fluent. Both of the Reds are, and both of them not only are really good at speaking sarcasm, but they are really good at taking sarcasm. I'm proud of that fact.
I'm pretty sure my kids are going to be good at it as well, and they are already because their
Mhm.
dad is hugely sarcastic.
It's one of the reasons I like him so much.
Me
One of the
too.
reasons. One of the reasons I introduced him to you, I thought I could hang out with that guy forever.
Wait,
He could be
wait,
my
I have
brother.
another question on your topic here.
Okay.
So now are you following her?
No, and I haven't had time to really do that. Like I don't think I can. I don't think that. it would be healthy. I think that there's a line. And Ryan Phillippe and Reese Witherspoon are not my favorite. Like, it's funny because Ryan Phillippe is your favorite. Reese Witherspoon is Scott's favorite. And if I chose someone to follow on Instagram, it would be Liv Tyler.
Oh, well, I would not follow Ryan anymore. That was high school. I've done a lot of growing.
Now you like those bearded lumberjacks, don't you?
Oh, totes, man.
Okay, so have we talked about the new name for hygienically conscious lumberjacks?
No.
This is another cultural phenomenon that I have to share with you.
Wait, maybe I have heard this. Okay, go.
Lumber sexual.
That sounds terrible.
It does. And what's funny is it's kind of falling into line with metrosexual, but instead of carrying a messenger bag or a merce, it is men that love flannel and jeans, and they grow their beards out, and they actually like use beard oil and stuff,
And
like to
groom themselves.
Yeah. They're lumberjacks with good hygiene.
I don't like the name. It makes them sound really gay.
I don't. Well, regardless, some of them might be. I'm not saying that they're not.
But I know a lot of guys that like flannel and groom their beard nicely, but I would not call them lumber. What did you say?
They're called lumbersexual, like the term metrosexual.
I don't like it.
Okay, so then the other option would be metrojacks.
I kind of like that one better.
Okay. But anyway, regardless, I mean, like, these guys are really into grooming their beards. They're really into, like, being picky about the flannels that they wear and the boots that they wear, all that. It's not like they actually are lumberjacks, but it's just that look.
Yeah.
It's almost like a hipster lumberjack.
I like that. Why can't we call them
Metrojacks?
Yeah, or lumber hips do not go together.
Lumsters.
That makes me think of lumpiness around the body, which is not usually good. Okay, this is good conversation.
Then no. Okay. So next, are you ready for the next one? For the next. I have some jokes for you.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to do all of them, but I'll have it on my Facebook, and I'll probably share it on Twitter too. And it is there are 21 jokes that are so clever, that are so intelligent, that it swears that not everyone will get every joke.
Okay.
So out of 21, there were 4 that I did not get at all, and I felt pretty good about that. Out of 21, I had a few friends that posted after the fact, and they were like, "I didn't get 8, or I didn't get 6," so I felt really smart. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm hoping that you might get some of them.
How many are you giving me?
How about I just do 4?
Okay, but are you giving me the 4 that you didn't get?
No. This will be new. This will be ones that I got.
Okay, go.
Okay. So number 1, it's hard to explain puns to kleptomaniacs because they always take things literally.
I get that one. That one's okay.
That one was the first one.
I'm somebody who is hard to make laugh.
No, I understand.
Because I don't laugh out loud, but sometimes I find things funny. I mean,
yeah.
I laugh out loud. But mostly
are you ready for another one? This one's
yes,
classic. This one goes back to our teenage years.
Okay.
Yo mama's so classless, she could be a Marxist utopia.
What in the heck is a Marxist utopia?
Okay, so first of all, classless, they're talking about somebody that has no manners. But
I know that.
The joke is that she's classless, like social tiers and classes in society.
Uh-huh.
And a Marxist utopia would be a perfect world without tiers of people, like where it wouldn't be just upper class versus lower class versus middle class.
That's dumb.
Okay. I thought it was funny. Okay.
I like the Yo Mama part. That was it.
Okay. I want to make sure I get a really good one. Some of them I'm afraid. Well, I'm trying to do some ones I think that you probably get well. Okay. No. There are two types of people in the world.
Okay.
Those who can extrapolate from incomplete data. Well, I need your face. I need you to say something. Do you get it?
I don't get it.
Okay. So there are two people in the world. Those that can extrapolate from incomplete data. What would be the end of that joke?
And those that can't.
Yeah.
So and I can't. Obviously.
Okay.
If you're laughing at me, I'm okay with it.
No, I'm not. Okay, here. This one is really good.
I put blonde in my hair for a reason.
This shows how nerdy I am. Okay, are you ready?
Oh, Lord.
A photon checks into a hotel, and the bellhop asks him if he has any luggage. The photon replies, "No, I'm traveling light."
Callie, where did you get these jokes from?
It's a post, and I think they're so funny. Did you get that one?
No, like dirty joke. That says a lot about me.
Okay,
or jokes about bodily fluid. I mean, those are kind of jokes that make me laugh.
No, I have one more. Okay,
one more.
This is what's so funny about this one is I got it, and I am not good at math, and I got it. Okay, so that's a hint. Are you ready?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Your mama's so mean, she has no standard deviation.
That's funny. I like that one.
And it was another Yo Mama joke.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. The other ones are terrible.
Okay, so what's a joke that you know that you love to tell people?
I don't tell jokes.
Have I told you the toilet paper joke?
The what?
The toilet paper joke.
No.
Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill?
Why?
To get to the bottom.
That's a good one. See, that's my kind of joke. Okay, so here's what you need to know. I'm a PE teacher, so I'm in a gym all day with a bunch of balls and kids. And so those are the kind of things that I laugh at.
I know.
The bottom, saying bottom is funny. I mean, in any joke. So, sorry, that's just your audience right here.
Okay, well, I love you, and I thought it was something that was kind of fun to do.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, so because we don't want these to be super long, now we're going to jump right into Descent Chapter 2. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It was a very short chapter.
Yeah, it was.
So those are wonderful for me.
Okay. Well, was it just wonderful because it was short, or
no, because I mean, it's getting it like is getting juicy already in chapter 2, which is one of my rules. You have to draw me in as a book, and I'm excited about chapter 3. So there you go.
Well, what did you like best about chapter 1? Because let's be honest, it's taking place right down the street from where you live. Like the book takes place where I was living, in the Dallas area.
Well, in chapter 1, I feel like the characters are likable. I like them. And there's already a backstory, like, ooh, what's gonna happen between so and so and so and so, so I like that part of it. And then the whole earthquake thing, we just had another earthquake here. So it's just like cool because it's like, ooh, you can really imagine it,
Well, and what's funny is actually when I released the book, it was a few months afterwards, and we had some tremors when we were living there because of
Yeah,
all the natural gas drills that are going up. At least that's what they're saying is causing it.
yeah.
And so after I released the book, someone actually put something on my Facebook page and said, "Oh my gosh, your book is coming to life." And I was like, "I hope you don't get sucked into a chasm." Like it just was one of those, like, it really is stuff that's happening, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I hope I don't either.
Yeah, I just have some really fantastical reasoning for it, where if we're getting scientific, it's really because of big, deep, giant chasms of gas and stuff that are being sucked out, like it's being leached out because of natural gas towers.
Yeah.
So now y'all have
Well, well, let's talk about chapter 2. So in chapter 2, basically it's the next morning after the party,
yeah,
and she goes, or she, meaning the lead star, which
Ollie.
Ollie, she goes for a run, and Alexis spent the night, but Alexis is at the house asleep, whatever. Well, she runs into Jesse, who I love already. He has a dimple, and he kind of, in my mind, looks like Taylor Lautner, but bigger.
Well, and one thing that's really funny is I taught two Hispanic brothers, or Latino, and they remind me of the characters so much. Like it's amazing. When I started to write the characters, I really did write their interactions. So you're not too far off with Taylor Lautner as far as like the dark and the kind of
because he's shorter, but I would imagine a lot stockier.
Yeah, like tan and dark hair and dark eyes, all that stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so she runs into him, and they have a cute little conversation, because so far it seems like, well, from that chapter, it seems like Jesse's kind of into her, which is like, ooh, because Jesse and Mateo are brothers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I'm getting the story right.
You got it right. I'm glad.
Sometimes I daydream, and I change it in my mind, so, I just want to make sure I'm on the same page. I know.
You're
anyway,
good.
So they run into each other, and it's just a cute conversation. I guess, and Alexis and Jesse had a short little fling thing that didn't work out so well, kind of on the rocks. So it was just kind of funny, the banter between Ollie and Jesse, which I loved. But then she goes back to the house. Oh, and she hears Mateo's like mowing in this chapter. And she hears him, and she kind of avoids him. So she goes back to her house because they live, is it across the street?
They're neighbors.
Okay, neighbors, because they have the same backyard faces the big open field, right?
Yeah.
So they're next to each other. Okay, sorry, I'm a visual person, so I like to visualize things. Anyways, so she goes back in, and Alexis wakes up, and she's all like crazy looking, which I love because, I mean, that's me in the morning for sure. Yeah, a mess, and I love it. Anyways, so what happens is they have a tremor basically in the house, and they panic because they hear something outside, like somebody yelling, and ends up being Jesse has gone missing. She thought it was Mateo at first, right?
Yeah.
And so she runs out, but then she hears Mateo or sees him.
He's like running behind her when they figure it out.
Yeah, and then she realizes it was Jesse and runs, and then she ends up falling in this giant hole. Basically.
Yeah, it like swallows her up and everybody with her too, right?
Well, not in this chapter.
Oh.
Yeah, Callie. Jeez. Author may not talk. In this one, it's only her that gets swallowed down. So far you get a visualization of it being dark, and there's all these gold speckled like ceilings, right? Am I telling that right? Like, I can't really visualize it in my head. I think of Carlsbad Caverns with gold flecks everywhere.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a cloud of light. Like, but it's kind of like the cover, where there's this like this cloudy light coming out everywhere.
Which I love the cover. The artist did so good. That's my
husband. It's her husband. Yeah.
Anyways, so that's as far as so she falls, and then she hears this drumming noise, and there's a person with the drumming noise, and then all of a sudden he disappears, and that's pretty much it. so that it cuts off at the end of that chapter. And so you don't know at this point. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? Because is this a Hannibal guy that's going to eat her face? Or I know it's not because you don't like gory. But anyways, I'm just excited because what happened to, where's Alexis? Where's Mateo? Where's Jesse? Hello, where did he go?
Yeah. And I think that it's funny that you said that I don't like gory, but the next book, Defend, which I released a picture of the title and maybe what some of the cover might look like. It is actually there's gonna be some battles going on. So it will be a little bit gory-er.
You should have my help writing the battle scenes. I like gory.
So I was debating whether to tell you or not, but I might have just recently written a little something different, but it has to do with our past.
What do you mean, like a whole different story?
No, I think that I sent you some ideas to see if you liked it or not, and I've been trying to decide if I want to actually say anything, but then our friends at Twilight Lexicon told everybody. But
oh, yes, we should totally tell people.
I submitted 4 ideas.
Wait. Are we done with the Descent for this week?
If you're done, you told me I can't talk about it anymore.
No, you can ask me questions.
Okay. Do you want me to ask you questions?
If you want, you can ask 2, and that's it.
Okay, 2. Number 1, who's your favorite character so far?
Ooh. I might say Jesse right now because he was sarcastic and cute and funny.
Okay. No, that's good. I'm glad. And then 2, do you even like Ollie at this point? Who is the main female character?
No. But I do and I don't because she kind of is that person. I think I'm going to end up liking her, but right now she reminds me of Bella a little bit because No, only because we just said Twilight. So I'm thinking she kind of reminds me of how I got annoyed by Bella at first, but then I ended up loving her. So I see that little potential. I'm not saying they're of the same character. I'm just saying, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to like her. But right now I feel like she's a little like, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, she's kind of down in the dumps, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know you don't. But I'm glad that you're sticking with it, and that's why there's fun characters like Alexis and Jesse to kind of help pull you along.
Yeah, I like Alexis too, but Jesse totally won me over this chapter, for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yay.
And I'm super intrigued by Mateo. One, I like his name, but super intrigued.
You should be, because he's like my favorite character. Just saying.
Okay, now moving on. Something exciting coming up.
Well, we shall see, because there was actually, just to cut off, if anybody followed us from way back when with the whole Twilight series theories podcast, I thought it would be nice to share, because it's already been shared on Twitter, that with the new Twilight Storytellers contest, which is they're essentially going to just choose 5 stories to tell, and they're going to be short films. I submitted 4 ideas for the contest. They will not be saying who's been chosen from probably thousands and thousands of ideas until January 5th. So I'm waiting until January 5th. If they choose one of my ideas, then it could be that I'm writing a screenplay in January for a short story.
That is so exciting.
It is exciting, but I have to tell myself that there are thousands of people that have probably submitted really great ideas that could even be similar to mine. So
true story. True story. So when will you find out exactly? Do you know?
January 5th is the date that they're announcing winners.
Okay. Oh, we're not going to be together. Boo.
Boo. We can be together like online.
True. Okay, so we need to shut this one down because
it's getting too long.
But okay, coming up next week we'll go over chapter 3 and maybe something that's going on in the news. There is only like 15 days till Christmas, something like that. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Which means you're really only like 10 days away from seeing me.
Yay! Actually, you want to see this? I got to show you. I got to show you and the world this. Really, not the world, because really, the world's not looking at us. But this is my countdown of us.
No joke.
On my phone, 11 days exactly, actually, that I have until 11 days and 55 minutes until I get to see you.
Woohoo!
Aroundish, but anyways.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited, and you're excited, and hopefully we'll talk again about Chapter 3 before then.
Yes, and then our faces will be side by side for maybe Chapter 4, and then a special holiday podcast.
That would be awesome.
Video cast, whatever this is called. What is this called?
It would be a vlog, like VLOG.
Good one. When we first did a podcast, I didn't know what that was, so I just learned something new, what a vlog is.
Did you just say vlog?
I added an A. Are you making fun of me? Oh, no.
I love you, and I think you're nuts, and I'm so glad we're doing a vlog together.
You're such a brat. All right. I love you. Love, love.
Kiss, kiss. Bye.
Bye.